Dear Zach, that one guy from up north, Connolly. I find myself in a bit of a dilemma. I decided it might be a good idea to take philosophy this semester in college. I cannot tell you how wrong I was. The material goes over my head. The professor is such a good teacher, but I cannot seem to get it. I tried to drop the class, but it was too late, and I think I'm failing said course. Do you have any advice? Jaynie Ruckman. First of all, I would like to thank for my supporters. I have a few letters and I'm going to be working on them. Continuing on. Dear Miss Ruckman, I would first like to thank you for being my first victim. I mean, the first person to write in. And by the way, from the scantily clad photos you sent me, I can tell you're a great fan. Nice piercings. Second of all, I would like to note that I am not from the north. I live in the West Tower in the dorms. That might be the start of why you might be having troubles in your philosophy class. But Miss Ruckman, you obviously have a common problem that all seem to have, whether they're starting college or are just trying to get by and get that last credit to fulfill their final art requirement that decides whether they join the ranks of the working class or go on to the grad school and waste unfortunate amounts of money. Honestly, I find that there's a bit of irony in your dilemma due to the fact you are seeking out my unquestioned wisdom and you don't like your philosophy class. Well, not that you don't like it, you just don't understand it. But because of your inquiry, you have started to understand. Philosophy derives from the ancient Greek language meanings. Philo, which means love, and Sophia, which means wisdom. Therefore, love of wisdom. Believe it or not, I know a few things. You believe you are failing. If you have that much insight, you are wiser than you think. Personally, I would sleep with the professor to boost my grade, but because bribing him is pretty much out of the question considering the college budget that we all live under. But I'm guessing you are not willing to sleep with him. This hunk of knowledge. So you might want to start reading. It can't hurt to read Adolphus Huxley or the works of Socrates. I mean, try basing your opinions off those old dead hacks and at least skim the surface and get a good grade. But getting back to sleeping with your professor, even if you aren't ready and willing to go ahead and pour yourself out for a grade, try getting to be personal time with them. They may be able to help you. You might be able to start a personal relationship and get some help and talk about the issues you are having in class. In fact, you can even discuss your own ideas with philosophies. And try sucking up. Never be above sucking up. Doing a little brown nosing can go a long way, trust me. I've been there, it's worked. But you also want them to respect you, so don't overdo it. After all, your fate is in their hands. But if you're completely serious about this and need help, well, suck it up and study hard. Ask questions. People become teachers to teach, not earn money. After all, I want to become one. And have you ever seen a teacher's paycheck? Or even seen a fat teacher? My point proven. Well, here's my advice in a bombshell. 1. Fuck your teacher. 2. Actually try in class by doing outside reading. 3. Brown nose like mad. 4. Sing a song to them for extra credit. Thanks to Monty Python, we have a wonderful song that could get you some points in any philosophy class. And I'll sing it now. This is Tim. He's my roommate. He got in the shot, so I had to put an edit in. And had to start the song over. That is all. Sorry for that. Immanuel Kant was a real peasant that was rarely stable. Digger was a boozy beggar who could drink you under the table. David Hume could outconsue William Friedrich Hegel, and Wittgenstein was a beery swine who was just as lost as Schlegel. There's nothing Nietzsche couldn't teach about the raising of the wrist. Socrates himself was permanently pissed. John Stuart Mill, of his own free will, after a pint of shanty, was particularly ill. They say could stick it away half a crate of whiskey every day. Aristotle was a booger for the bottle, and Hobbes was fond of his dram. And Rene Descartes was a drunken fart. I think that I drink, therefore I am. Yes, Socrates himself is particularly missed. A lovely little thinker bugger when he's pissed. And that's the philosopher's drinking song. Well, I'm out of ideas. I need some sleep. Good night.